Hello, my name is Julia Norman and I'm an executive head teacher for 2 maintained primary schools in Somerset, but I'm also an executive primary lead for a multi-academy trust. I'm an NAHT support officer, and I also developed QFES, or Quality First Education System, and School Omega Solutions website. Now, I developed these simply under pressure from other head teachers, county and diocese, all saying all schools need this. I developed it personally for myself initially to be efficient. It was really out of necessity. I had gained a number of schools. I was concerned that when Ofsted came, I wouldn't know my schools well enough and to be able to talk about them and really sell them in the way that we all want to as head teachers. So therefore, I decided to create an audit and reporting tool. Now, the audit and reporting tool is one half of the website. It focuses on the leadership of the school, knowing your school very well, but also being able to report on it in a number of ways. The second half of the website is more focused on training, redeveloping your curriculum, creating a character curriculum if that's what you require, but also resources to improve different areas within your school on your journey to outstanding. So I'm going to explain to you about those 2 areas that you will find on the website, and if you subscribe to the website at a minimal cost of £125 a month, which is the cheapest I could possibly do in order to get it out there to all schools with all the IT support and admin support that we all require, but also the consultancy support available to you as well. So the first half is the audit and reporting tool. Now, this is effectively an online SEF, but it's more than that. The new Ofsted framework, the new Siams framework, public health framework, and all things necessary for a school to meet in order to be outstanding is all in the audit. If you can offer good quality evidence for all of the statements in there, you have a fair argument to say you are outstanding. Now, to be sure you are on your way, every statement is offered a RAG rating. So you self-evaluate, are you red, amber or green based on that statement and the evidence you've put in there. Once you've uploaded all your evidence, which can be Word documents, Excel sheets, it can be photographs, videos, a text box of qualitative information, whatever you want to offer as evidence. Once you've filled all of those statements in and uploaded all your evidence, you now have a bank of evidence suggesting where your school is at, and you will RAG rate it. You will RAG rate the statements, but also overall RAG ratings for the key areas. So that will be health and well-being, your performance, your leadership and governance, your quality of education. Once you've done that, those green areas are areas for you to celebrate and maintain. The amber and red areas are areas that you will ask your governance to challenge you on, keep an eye on, to monitor with you. They will know your school exceptionally well. They will know what the school needs to do to improve, and they will support you in doing that. The tool gives you the language to communicate together and be very focused together in your work. After that, once it's all filled in, you can now start creating reports. No longer will you sit and regurgitate the same information 10 different ways from Monday to Friday. What you will now do is, at the push of a button, you will create bespoke reports for whoever the audience is. If you're having a Siams health check, for instance, they may want to look at your evidence around your Siams criteria, but also your church distinctiveness, and you will draw down a report just based on those statements in your audit. So you can create a report for anyone about anything and not necessarily about all that's in there. This is going to save you such a lot of time. Now your focus is on looking at those red and amber areas. What needs to improve and how can you improve them? Now, if you're looking at improving your curriculum, for instance, and you want to redesign your whole curriculum because you want to create a character curriculum or creative curriculum, there are resources in the knowledge base, which is the other half of the website. In the knowledge base, the resources, and there's scaffolding, and there's training resources, videos, all sorts of things that you'll need in order to redesign your curriculum. You don't need to pay someone to come in and do it all for you. You don't need to buy a curriculum package. You can redevelop your own so that it is absolutely designed to suit your children and your community, which meets the Ofsted criteria in their new framework. Everything is there to support you to do that. If you want to improve your quality of teaching, there will be training resources in there for you in order to do that. These training packages will help you to improve those areas, which will directly help you to take your reds to ambers and your ambers to green. You can celebrate the constant moving forward towards the greens with your governors, and you can lock in every term where you were and where you are the following term to really track your progress as a school. If, like me, you're an executive head teacher and you have more than one school, you may want to bring all your audits together and start creating some school-to-school support. You'll start to marry up those reds with the greens. Every school has expertise, every school has strengths, and instead of bringing in a SEP or bringing in an SLE for each and every area, use the expertise you already have within your group of schools, within your cluster or your multi-academy trust, and start doing some school-to-school support at no cost other than using the resources you already have available to you. This is going to help schools really pull back on their costs, to become more efficient in knowing their schools and reporting on their schools, but most importantly, being very knowledgeable about what needs to happen next to move forward to become outstanding. It can't be a guessing game. We have to know where we're going. I'm a head teacher, and I created this for head teachers. This is to allow you to be the head teacher you've always wanted to be, not a report writing machine, not playing guessing games with Ofsted, but to know exactly what you've got to do, set yourself a time frame, build your army around you, and use the work on the website to help you get your school to outstanding. If you would like any help, if you would like to have a conversation about how you can use this website and all the resources available for £125 a month, just call or email School Omega Solutions, and we will have a conversation with you about how we can support you in a bespoke way, very personalised way, and get to know you and your needs and make sure that we offer them. Look forward to hearing from you.